live session. My name is Muhammad Arif, and I am really happy that all of you have joined us today. And today's session is going to very practical because we are discussing a topic that every teacher uses almost every day in the classroom. So our topic is how group work that works. Okay, and today make today discussion more interactive. I have my colleagues and co-host with me, Mr. Surya Pratap sir. Welcome, Surya sir.
Thank you, Ari, for welcoming me, and also I'm pleasure to talk to you for topic group work that work. And thank you so much, Arif. Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome to the all teachers who are joining us from the different places. Thank you talking out your valuable time to learn with us today. As Arif said, today topic is something every teachers know about. We all conduct group work in our classroom. But the real question is group works actually helping students learn? Or are only two or three students doing all the work while the rest of simply watch? Today we will discuss practically strategy that you can start using in your classroom tomorrow itself. So stay with us till the end because we will share many simple classroom techniques.
So, okay, I'm assuming everyone has watched the we are live or not. I am saying it live or not.
Can anyone told we are live or
Please
not?
drop the.
Message on chat box. Thank you, Manish, for joining.
Good evening, Manish.
I should we wait so can till 1 2 minutes, then we can proceed.
Yeah, sure, sure, definitely.
नहीं हो रहा है लाइव स्ट्रीम
I think live streaming are not going. So kindly Deepak, can you check?
Live streaming not in. Okay, okay.
Because like only poster are seen in my YouTube. So first you can. So Arif, we can start for beginning. Huh?
Okay, sure, definitely.
यस स्टार्ट
Okay, Arif.
Join us today, and today's session is going to very practical because we are discussing a topic that. Yes, Surya. Okay, let's start. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, Thank you, Surya sir. So, teachers and mentors, before begin, let's make today's session interactive. Please tell us in the live chat which class do you teach? Grade 3, grade 5, grade 8, or higher secondary? Write your class in the chat.
Thank you, Mira, for joining.
Wonderful.
Thank you,
Uh,
Manish.
we can uh, we can already see teacher joining from different grades. Thank you, everyone. Now I want to ask you one more question. Please answer honestly. Whenever you conduct the group work in your classroom, okay, so then do all students participate? If your answer is yes, type yes in the chat. Yes in the chat box. If your answer is no, please type the no in your chat box. We will wait your response. Yes, Surya sir.
Yeah, I'm already seeing ki like Manish Sumar showing thumbs up yes, and some teachers are writing and only one student work. Another teacher say some students are remain completely silent. Some students, honestly speaking, this is one of the biggest classroom challenge. And don't worry, if this happen in your classroom, you are not alone. Almost every teacher faces this problem. Or if you want to say something.
Yes, absolutely right, Surya sir. Teacher often think if I divide a student into group, learning will automatically happen. But unfortunately, that does not happen. Simply making group does not mean student will collaborate. Group means group work need planning. It needs structure. It needs responsibility. Otherwise, the classroom become noisy instead of the productive. So today we are going to learn exactly how to make group work successful.
Yeah, before we move ahead, Arif, let's imagine one classroom. Suppose your science teacher say, the student today we will do group work activity. What will happen next? One student immediately become the leader. Another student start to talking to his friend. One child quietly sit in the corner. Someone else start drawing. Finally, only one hard-working student complete the entire task. The teacher thinks, great, the group has finished. But actually you can write कि इस सिनेरियो में कि एक्चुअली ग्रुप वर्क हैपन और नॉट. हाँ, only the student learn, only one student learn who make them all things, and the remaining student simply watched. Can anyone relate this situation? If you wanna relate this kind of situation, you can write down your chat box yes or no. Type of me in this chat if you have seen in this your classroom. Arif.
Hmm. Just a minute. We are waiting for the response.
Yes, sure.
Exactly, Surya sir. So almost every teacher has experienced this. Okay. Now let me ask one more questions. Why do you think this happens? Take 5 seconds and think. So many people believe students are not interested. Some think students are very lazy. But actually, the real problem is not the student. The real problem is the way we organize group work. So today we will learn how to solve that.
Yeah, sure. Let's understand why group work actually fail this. The first reason is students don't know what they are supposed to do. But like they have not clear idea to what to do. And the teacher simply say work together, but students don't know who will be collect the material, who will cut the sunboard, who will manage the. Yeah, Arif. Well, why stable group works much better? What do you say? If we can change
Okay.
every day.
Yes. Yes, exactly, Surya sir. So, teachers, please remember, stable group does not mean the permanent group. After 3 or 4 weeks, observe the class if needed. Change the group. This gives student opportunity to work with the different classmates, but without creating confusion every day.
Yeah, Arif. Now let's discuss one of my favorite classroom strategy. It's called role rotation. You can everything ki bench wise you can see na ki you first you can sit for first bench, after that you can last bench. That thing will be we can do here. Teachers, raise your hand mentally if you are ever seen this. Every time there are group work, the same child become the leader, the same child speak, the same child write, and the same child present. Can anyone relate?
So now let's move to another challenges that almost every teacher faces. So we have to discuss about the accountability, teacher monitoring, and handling inactive students. Okay. So suppose you have a 8 group in your classroom. How can we teacher monitor all 8 group at the same time? Many teachers tell me, sir, by the time I reach one group, another group start calling me. Or they say, sir, I spend so much time helping one group that I don't get time to observe the other. In the previous session, Chiranjeevi sir and Asha ma'am already discussed about the how to manage the classroom. So today we will discuss a simple strategy that really works. So Surya sir, how do you usually monitor group?
Arif,
What's your experience?
thank you, Arif. Thank you, Arif, for me. When I in teacher, when I am professional in teacher, when I started for teaching, I made the same mistake that many new teachers are make. I try to spend equal time with every group. I have to go one for 1 minute, then group two for then three group or so on. So we can spend 2 minutes like or so on. But the end of the activity, realize that I had only scratched the surface. Like I have only go through and group by group only surface touch kiya. Like we can not edit valuable. Understand what any group was thinking. Then I learned ki much better strategy instead of trying to monitor every group. for deeply, divide our monitoring into deep monitoring and quick monitoring.
Exactly, Surya sir. So teachers, imagine you have a 8 group. Instead of spending 5 minutes with each group, which is possible, so choose two group for the deep observation. Okay, sit with those two group, listen carefully to their discussion, ask them questions, observe how they are solving the problem, check whether every student is participating, give feedback where needed. Okay, that is called the deep monitoring.
Yeah, for Arif, for the remaining six group, don't ignore them. Like a remaining six group, don't ignore them. Work around the classroom. Spend about 20 to 30 seconds with the each group. Look their work. Listen one or two students and ask one short question. Each, what have you discussed so far? And what is your next step? Can everyone explain it? Explain the answer. Then move the next group. This is a quick monitoring. It always to keep the eye on the whole classes without getting stuck in one table.
Thank you, Bhavana. Nice idea. Please give the thumbs up. Please give the thumbs up so we can check we are live streaming or not.
Manish sir told कि voice are not coming.
Okay, now it's my voice is coming. Yes, thank you so
Now,
much. Yes, exactly, Surya sir. So we are right now we are discussing about the quick monitoring. So now another and here another useful tip. In the next activity, change the two group that receive deep monitoring. So today you observe group 1 and 2. So tomorrow you should observe group 3 and 4, and then group 5 and 6. Over a few lessons, every group receive detailed attention. This is a fair, manageable, and much more effective. What do you think, Surya sir?
okay. Thank you for Bhuwana for confirming we are on audible, and Manish sir also. And hi, yes, teachers are yeah. Arif, teachers are there. Another important point. When we walk around the classroom, try not to answer every question immediately. Instead of giving answer, like you cannot give answer. If a student ask anything, you can directly give answer. So, like a some challenging question, you can counter question you can ask. Instead of giving, for example, I student if a student asks, "Sir, this is a correct," don't say immediately yes or no. Instead, ask, "How do your group each sorry how did your group reach this answer and what evidence do you have, can someone else your group explain it. It's encourage students to think instead of depending on the teacher.
Yeah, wonderful strategy, Surya sir. So now let's talk about another important idea. This is called accountability. So teachers, have you ever noticed that during group work, some students remain busy while others simply sit quietly? Okay. One reason is that there is no accountability. If the activity ends without any final product, the student feel that it does not matter who work and who did not. So that's why every group should produce something at the end of the activity.
Yeah, exactly, Arif sir. The output does not have to be complicated. Depending the lesson, it could be a completed worksheet, a chart, a concept map, a diagram, a model, a short presentation. There are key points written on sheet. Even one sentence that summarize their learning. The important thing is that the group should have something to show. When a student know they have to present their work, they take the activity more seriously.
Yes, thank you, Surya. Thank you, Surya sir. So right now, now I want to introduce a very simple classroom structure that every teacher can remember. It is only the four step. You don't have to memorize long theory. Just remember the this four word. First word is assign. Second word is observe. Third word is intervene, and fourth word is reflect. So let's understand them one by one. Step 1, assign. Before a student start the activity, explain the task very clearly. Tell them like what is the goal, What should your group produce? Who is the leader? Who is the recorder? How much time do you have? If instructions are clear, then students begin confidently. And second step is observe. Once the activity start, don't start teach again. Walk around the room, means classroom. Watch how students are working. Listen more than you speak. Notice which group are collaborating well and which group need support. Observation give you valuable information. Okay, and the next third step is intervene. So now comes to the important point. Intervene only when necessary. Okay, if a group is confused, don't solve the task for them. Ask guiding questions, like for example, what have you tried so far? What do you think should happen next? Can someone in your group explain this idea? Your role is to guide, not complete the activity. Okay, and the next step 4 is reflect. At the end of activity, don't simply collect the worksheet. Take 2 or 3 minutes for reflection. Ask question like, what do your group learn today? What challenge did you face? What help you work well together? So reflection help student think about both the content and the teamwork. Am I right, Surya
Okay.
sir?
Yeah, very nice, sir. Arif sir, you can put in so many valuable points. So, above. And now, teachers, I would like to repeat one sentence because it's very important. Don't do the task for your student. कि like we have not कि we can not doing everything कि we can make a group and do something for on try to कि group will be another performing this that task. Guide them, encourage them, ask question, but allow them to think. We cannot to handicap. Like when students struggle a little, discuss with each other, and finally find the answer. Real learning takes places.
Very true, Surya sir. So now let discussion one last challenges before we move the final part. Every classroom has a few students who don't participate. Like some are shy, some lack confidence, something other will do the work. How can we involve them? Surya sir, what strategy have worked for you?
For me, unlike a biggest mistake is pointing out the student in front of the everyone saying you are never participate. Instead, give that student to meaningful responsibility. For example, today you will be the presentator, or you will be keep track the time, maybe or make a collect material. When students are trusted with the role, they can begin feel important, and their confidence grows naturally. I will do it this strategy.
Yeah, absolutely, Surya sir. So sometimes students remain silent not because they don't know the answer, okay, but because no one has invited them to contribute. So as a teacher, we must create opportunity for the every learner to participate. Remember, group work is successfully only when every student has a voice. So now we will discuss about the peer evaluation, reflection, teacher mistake, and the closing part. So far, we have learned how group work sometimes fail, how to form balanced group, why stable group for 3 or 4 weeks for work better, how to rotate role, how to monitor group effectively, and how to involve inactive students. Now let's talk about the final and one of the most important part of the group work, that is called the peer evaluation. Many teachers ask, sir, how do we know whether every student actually contributed? One simple method is to let students evaluate each other. But don't worry, we are not talking about giving marks. We are talking about encouraging honest reflection. Okay, so Surya sir, how can teacher do this in a simple way?
Arif, for my point of view, teachers' peer evaluation does not have to be complicated. We don't need a long checklist. Sometimes one or good question is enough. At the end of the activity, ask every group who contributed the most in our group and why. Notice that we are not asking only who contributed the most. We are also asking why. That's one word why make a big difference. Students begin thinking about teamwork stand as simply monitoring friends' name. You may hear answer like Ria contributed the most because they have encouraged everyone to share ideas, or Rahul helped understanding to concept and he were confused. These are response help students to recognize positive teamwork.
Yes, exactly, Surya sir. So, and after that, ask one more reflection questions. What can you group improve in the next activity? So this shift the focus for from blaming each other to improving together. Okay. For example, a student might say, next time we will manage our time better. We will allow everyone to speak. We will listen more carefully. We will divide the work equally. This is small reflection to help a student become better team member over time.
Yeah, Arif sir. Teachers would also like to share a few common mistakes that we have should avoid during the group work. The personally, I feel the first mistake is giving an unclear instruction. If everything goal is not clear, instruction are not clear, a group may be stuck or may be confused. If students don't understand the task, they can become confused. Always explain the activity clearly. Show the example if needed. Make sure everyone know the what the final output should be. The second mistake, according to me, we are not like doing in our classroom, allowing the student to do everything to do everything. If one child is right, speak things present every time, that's the lose our opportunity to learn. They can familiar this thing we can do this. If we are not rotated the role, every time child bent our safer zone. So give every student to change chance to change your role and responsibility. And third mistake we are doing often like a key, if helping too much, we can like a teacher key this one are stuck, so we can go and help them. It's like a we can not help each other. They can we are making a student to handicap. They can and depending on us, we have to give ownership to complete any task. Sometimes want to students succeed, we solve every problem. As I told, our goal is not to complete activity. Our goal is to develop independent learner. Guide the with questions instead of answer. And the fourth mistake we can generally doing in the activity without reflection. Work groups should not end the worksheet as submitted. Take a 2 or 3 minute task. What did we learn? What mail? What we can improve? Reflection turns the activity into a learning experience. What of say,
Yeah,
Arif?
those are excellent points, Surya sir. So, teachers, I want to leave you with one important thought. Uh, Group work is not simply about sitting arrangement. It's about creating opportunity for a student to think, communicate, collaborate, and learn from one to another. When group work is planned properly, students develop much more than subject knowledge. They learn communication skills, leadership, responsibility, respect for the different opinions, problem solving skill, time management. These are life skills that remain with them long after they leave their classroom.
Yeah, absolutely right. We are putting too much valuable points. Before the we end session, let's quick revise the key ideas of discuss. Whenever we plan group work, remember these simple points. Make a balanced group instead of friendship group. Keep group stable 3 or 4 week. Assign clear role. Rotate role in every activity. Ensure group produce output. Monitor to a group deeply and the other is quickly. Give responsibility to inactive student to instead of criticize them. Like we can if we can criticize the like a student have in a mind corner, they can afraid. If you like every time to do you will not doing this, you will not capable to do this. Even time we can like inactive responsibly we can use simple peer evaluation question. And finally we always end with reflection. We constantly follow this strategy, group work become the much meaningful and the engaging. Yeah, Arif sir, you want to say anything?
Yeah, now we have loved to hear from all of you. Please type your answer in your live chat. What is the one strategy from today's session that you will use in your classroom in this week? Maybe it's the balance group, maybe role rotation, maybe peer evaluation, or perhaps the assign, observe, intervene, reflect approach. Write your answer in the chat. We will wait a few moments. Yeah, thank you. It's wonderful to see you many participate ideas coming in. Yes, Surya sir.
Yeah, thank you, Arif. We are here for closing for a group work discussion. Thank you, teachers, and thank you, Arif, for like wonderful discussion, and thank you, participants. For our active participant today, our comments are expensive, made this session even meaningful. Hope we today discuss give you confidence to try a new strategy in your
Sorry,
classroom.
sir,
Remember,
for interrupt you. Bhuvana have the drop the one message in the chat box. So my question is, what is strategy? One strategy from today's session that you will use in your classroom. First is balance group. Second is role rotation. Third is peer evaluation, and the fourth is the assign, observe, intervene, reflect approach.
okay, balance table. Mira saying balance table group and role rotation. Thank you, Mira, for response.
Yes, Surya sir, continue.
Bhuana. Yeah. Thank you for once again. Ki yaar, if you a wonderful discussion for group work. And for active participation for teachers, you have a long, like approx 40 minutes. We have a long discussion for your patients. Our question and comments and expression made this session more meaningful. We hope today discussion gives us confidence to try new strategy in our classroom. Remember, improvement does not happen overnight. Not we if we try this like this strategy in and thinking will be external will be properly group or will be happen. This time maybe take a time and slowly gradually this will be improve and start with one small changes, observe the result, reflect the one work, and gradually build a stronger collaborative classroom. And Arif, last over to you
Yeah,
for closing speech.
as we come to the end of the today's session, I would like to thank to each one of you for joining us. We know that the teacher have the busy schedule, and we truly appreciate the time you spent learning with us today. And a special thank you to my co-host Surya Pratap and Deepak, and Surya Pratap sir for sharing such a practical classroom idea. Thank you, Surya sir.
Thank you, Arif. It was a pleasure interacting with all teachers and to you. We hope meet you again for next session. Another practical topic supports effective classroom teaching. Until then, keep learning, keep experimenting, and most importantly, keep inspiring your student. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day.
So if you found today's session useful, please don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow teachers, subscribe to our channel. You don't miss our upcoming live session on classroom practices, STEM education, innovate teaching strategies. Once again, thank you for being with us. Take care, stay safe, and keep making learning meaningful. Goodbye, everyone. See you in the next session.
Thank you for everyone.